Inner peace is available to everyone. My name is Vanessa. I'm a healer, lightworker, and I'm here to help. Inner peace starts with going inward and really connecting to the essence of who we are. Connecting to the deepest part of our being and allowing ourselves to just be. We are often bombarded by an endless eruption of thoughts. It's just a constant voice in our head, a to-do list, worries, stresses, things like this. And it is possible to stop this. And the best way to do this is to go out and experience silence. Go into nature, into the quietness of nature. It's a wonderful gift. Just sit in silence yourself and meditation. So the more that we can meditate and create a space where we are not hearing those thoughts, in that space is where we are connecting to our inner selves, our higher selves, and to source consciousness. And this is where we are going to get most of our peace. And this is so wonderful. For me, I do this every day. There are speakers that I listen to that inspire me, allow my heart space to open, allow my mind to open. This is another way that we can have inner peace, is to be open-minded and let go of the attachments that we have to people, to beliefs, and to labels of all kind. For me, if I put on Kryon by Lee Carroll or Dyer, the words, the consciousness, you can feel source consciousness coming right through these speakers, and it's a beautiful feeling for me. It opens up my heart space immediately. So seek out things that bring you peace. Whatever your thoughts are going to be what your emotions are. And the way that our thoughts are often controlled is by what we are inputting, what we are watching, listening to, speaking, the things we are speaking about with others. So seek out speakers, seek out music, seek out books, anything that you can that is going to invoke peace in you and inspiration and love. Because anytime you feel love, you are connecting to yourself, you are love, and you are connecting to source consciousness, which is love. Some people like to call it God. So what you are putting your energy into grows. And you know what you're putting your energy into by what you are putting your attention into. So ask yourself some questions if you are struggling with inner peace and finding inner peace. One is, what are you putting your attention to every day? Every day you wake up and you put your energy, your attention into different things. And whatever those things are going to be what grows in your life, and whatever feelings you get that are evoked by those things are the feelings that you will get more of. 2 is question some of your beliefs. Really start to challenge and examine your beliefs, where they came from, if they're serving you or not, and if they're even true. From young children, we are programmed with beliefs. We come into the world with no beliefs, and because of our caregivers, because of the people that are around us, the societies that we live in, we develop beliefs. This is why oftentimes people who are born into religions, generation after generation after generation, those people will be in those religions. They will be members of those religions. And you need to examine your own beliefs and see where they come from and if you really find them to be true. And some of them just aren't serving you. A lot of the beliefs that you have about yourself are blocking you from having inner peace. You cannot let outside people tell you who you are. Only you can know who you are. Only you decide who you are. And while you may be influenced by the outside, it is ultimately up to you to decide who you are, what you believe in, and the appropriate direction for your life. Connecting to your higher self, to your purpose, aligning to your purpose, is another way of finding inner peace. Because when you are doing When you are going along and doing the things that you desire, the things that make you happy, you are aligning to yourself and you are aligning to your purpose. And anytime you are miserable and you are not feeling peace, then you have strayed from your true alignment with your purpose. So put energy into this as well. But meditation is the number one way that we can connect with ourselves and to inner peace, and where we get new ideas and new thoughts and revelations for ourselves. The other thing that we can do to achieve inner peace is to let go of the attachments that we have. We have attachments to people, to our labels, to our accomplishments, and to outcomes. And all of these attachments are what bring us great suffering. For example, if you believe that you are a wife and you believe that you are, an employer of such and such a company, and this is your label, who you think that you are. If your husband leaves you or dies, or you are fired from your job, any number of those things, any of the things that you label and identify yourself with are suddenly ripped from you, then you fall apart. You need to be your own person outside of external labels, events, accomplishments. The deeper inner essence of you is beyond all of that. And the more you connect to this, the more you will understand how those are just outside added things. And if you go deeper to the real you, none of those things actually matter all that much. So even outcomes, when we are strongly attached to any outcome, we are setting ourselves up to be really disappointed. We are setting ourselves up for suffering. So it's okay, and you should, there's nothing wrong with being passionate and having goals. I have a lot of goals, and I'm very passionate about being a healer and about making YouTube videos. Yet I don't have any attachment to an outcome. And I believe that everything that does happen is supposed to happen, and everything that will happen is going to happen in divine timing, just as it should. And I don't worry about outcomes. I worry about where my energy is going, where my intention is going, and I certainly don't worry about labels, about what other people think about me. The person that you need to be worrying about is yourself. What do you think of you? That is the most important opinion that you need to be caring about. Lots of other people are not going to like you. Lots of other people are going to misunderstand you and judge you and all kinds of things like this. And you really need to step away from that and realize and understand that you have no control over that, but you absolutely have control over how you feel about you, about what you think about you. And society is just so judgmental, and anytime you are judgmental, you are stepping away from source consciousness. You are stepping away from God, and you are stepping away from the connection to your higher self. So release yourself from the judgments that you have made for yourself, about yourself, and realize that you don't have to accept the labels that people give you. And it doesn't matter what people think of you. It matters what you think about you. And of course, there are repercussions in society to being an outcast per se, or things like that, and those can be harmful to us emotionally. So there are lines, of course, but the more that we can disconnect from the need to please others and from the disconnect of accepting these labels and disconnecting from the need to do what society tells you that you need to do. Again, you really need to find out what this is for you, not what society tells that you should do or what society labels as a success. What is success to you? It is going to be different for everyone if we really go into a deep level and connect to ourself and connect to source. And the more we are just blindly following society's definition of success and society's definition of what we need to do every day, the more unhappy and the less connected to inner peace we will be. We really need to go in and find out what that means for us And meditation, meditation. This is the way. Quiet the ego, quiet the voice in your head that is always talking. And just like any muscle that you work out, this meditation muscle will grow and grow and grow. You will begin to be able to meditate anywhere. Dyer was just talking about how he was meditating through a whole tennis game. I meditate through anything that I do. It can be noise. I can be doing a task at work and I can still connect to the inner essence of me without labeling what's going on. And when you do this, you get this rush of energy, this aliveness, this wholeness, this loving feeling and connection to all and to yourself. And this is inner peace. This is what I want for you. So go in and meditate, ask yourself some questions, challenge your beliefs, challenge society's direction for you, and decide for yourself what is true for you. And also seek out and find things that bring you peace. I love you so much. I wish you luck on your journey, and I will connect to you soon. Thank you.